guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we are going to film this look. I hope you'll all love it. So without further ado, let's get into the video. I'm starting off with my eyebrows and I'm just brushing using a spoolie. Now I'm going to fill it in using this Davis number 003. So Davis, what I love doing is just starting from here. I don't know if you can see. Then I drag it towards the arch. Coming here on top and follow the natural shape of my eyebrows, the way it grows. So I just fill it in using less pressure and then brush it towards the beginning of my eyebrows. I love putting my pencil like this so that I can see where my eyebrow should start from, and from here I'm just going to brush everything in. To clean up my brows, I'm going to go with this too. This is the Pro Concealer. Of the eyebrows, you're going to use a color closer to your skin or even your skin color. And for this case, I'm using my foundation color to clean the top of my brows so that when I blend my foundation to my face, it's going to seamlessly blend together, so you won't remain with that white weird cast all over. After we feel like we've done justice for our eyebrows, we go in with eyes, and for our eyes you have to start with the base. And the base that I'm going to start with, I'm going to use the concealer is my base, and the concealer that I'm going to use is not Fawn. Love using Cool Tan, and that is what I love using as my base even when I'm cutting my crease, because I don't have a white concealer. I love using Cool Tan. So I'm going to apply it, then I'm going to blend in, and then our base or our concealer as our primer, I'm going to set this and I'm going to use a powder. So the powder that I'm going to use is this. It's LA Girl, and to set it, just tap, don't smudge, just tap to make sure that it's well set. Eyeshadow today, I'm going to use this You Can Be, this palette, or this palette looks. It's very pigmented, and looking at this palette, I feel like doing so many dramatic shades with it, but I feel like I'm going to go with these blues down here, and I think some tint of red or something. So what I love doing when I'm using an eyeshadow, especially for the transition, I love putting the shade first, like just tapping in the shade before blending, yeah, and I'm just bringing it out a little, just a little. And because I have hooded eyes, I love looking down so that I can get the exact place I want to play with. Then after doing that, I just go in and blend. So blending is very important, and I love doing this because you get to see the transition colors very well. Blending to add this blue shade here. Do you see the pigments? I'm just tapping before blending. Just tapping. And now I blend after. So to cut our crease, I'm going to use this LA Girl Pro Concealer, and it's in the shade Cool Tan. The same crease, I love putting the product on the brush first, then I just swipe it here, then I look up, and then I'm going to get the exact place where I need to cut my crease from. So I'm going to zoom you in so that you can see what I'm going to do. So this is how we're looking right now. As you can see, I just placed my concealer, I looked up, and I got where I'm supposed to cut my crease from. Some people can just look directly and do this, which is still not bad. You just need to sharpen it and make it crisp as possible. So this is how I cut my crease, and once I cut my crease, I just love tapping it in and make sure before I go in with the next color, my lid space or my lid area should be tacky and not wet. And so after it's blended out, because I have, you see the way I look here, I have hooded eyes, so I always love doing my concealer a little bit on top, so that I just put it above the crease a little bit, so that I can get a very huge large space, large space to work on, because we're going for a pop of colors and we need them to be super pigmented. And yeah, this is basically what I do, and this palette here is giving so many vibes, and I feel like I might use glitter for this tutorial, but I'm not sure. Let's see how this will turn out first after we've packed in all the colors that we need. So the first color we're going to go with, I'm going to show you. We're going just to feather it in. The blue, don't mind about here, we will just wipe the whole thing off. So we're just going to use the blue and fill it in just a little to avoid looking like hot mess, which we do by now, but don't worry, everything will just come in. Okay, makeup is messy and you have to agree that, so I'm going to go in with our blue color just here at the end and deepen it. You can go with a different color, but I just love using the same color we started with, and deepen it fully. And then after that, we just blend out. You're just using the same brush, I don't see any problem, but I'm going to go in the bag and trick brush and blend this part in. You don't want to look like you've not fully blended the whole thing. So guys, don't mean about this part, we're going to wipe it off. Just a little fallout, which is, it's okay. It's okay to have fallouts, and it's okay to approximate what you wanted to use, but you don't use it, it's just normal. So little by little we're building colors, and so I felt like I'm going to go with just a nice green and blue transition thingy, and maybe put a little something that's close to white, not cream, just something close to that color, but I don't know, let's see. After the blue, I'm going to add this green. Guys, look at how pigmented this palette is. I feel like it's just loose pigment here, so I'm looking down, then I'm packing it in. Do you see the pigment? So another thing, you can just go in with a powder to set your lid space if you don't love using it tacky. Personally, I love using it tacky because I feel when it's tacky, it grabs the pigment and you don't have to use a lot of pressure to put the pigment on top or to put whatever you're using. So the next color I'm going to go with, which is a little, just for a little drama, I feel like I'll add this yellow on the other side of my brush. I was using this, so I'm just minimizing. I'm just adding just a little tint here at the beginning, and then make sure when you're adding it, add it close to the green color that I'm because I feel like I will need something else. So I just blend it, and when you blend, you'll see that everything will look good at the end. And I'm so in love with this palette. Like, do you see the pigment? I know it's a little messy here, but I'm going to blend in everything and make sure everything marries each other using the same brush that we used to blend. Just need to blend everything in and make sure that our transition is very clean and very beautiful. Then here at the beginning, I'm going to use something that is close to white, not really white, but it's close to white, and I feel like the color I should go for is this. Oh, it's purple. I'm going to blend in the yellow, make sure the yellow is popping, the green is showing, you know, and the blue is dark as possible. And this is definitely the colors I thought of, to be honest. When I was setting this tutorial, I didn't know what we're going for, but I feel like this has worked perfectly, so I'm going to show you our next process. The glitter liner that I'm going to use are from this Handayan or Hand Iron, I don't know, but I'm going to use this beautiful palette. So I felt like the first part is not as vivid as I would want it to look, so I'm going to add in this color. I feel like I'm going to add this silver color just to make it look very good. Like, it touches so well. I don't know if you can see. So I did my lashes off camera. So the primer that I'm going to use today is this one. And guys, I apologize for the noise, the background. There are so many people talking at once. So I'm going to add my primer on my face. And this is the Kiss Beauty 24K primer. I love the fact that it has glitter. After priming our face, we're going to use this foundation in Truffle. For the concealer that we're going to use is this one, Cool Tan. So once I've blended the concealer, I'm going to go in with this LA Pro Girl. This concealer in Mahogany, just to contour. Set the rest of our, not the rest, the points that we've highlighted. I'm using this powder. I don't love baking. I feel like baking is too much work. I just love dabbing off a little, then applying what's left on the beauty blender to the rest of the areas that I've highlighted. For my forehead, the bridge of the nose is where I get more powder, like so. Then Fit Me in the shade 355 Cinnamon, just to go all over the face by rubbing out the powder and make sure everything blends in seamlessly before we set our contour. For bronzing and just bringing some color to my face, I'm using this product by MAC. It's NC55, and I'm just going in to set our contour and bronze up the skin a little bit. Just to bring some warmth, because we went in with the Maybelline Cinnamon the rest of the face. So we're just doing this to bring in some warmth to our face. So for our nose area, I love pinching the brush that I'm using. We're just going in with a roller brush, but I think I'll just try you contoured and you rubbing the powder in. So for our blush, we're going to use this palette, and I'm going to go in with this burgundy-ish color. Finish up with the water what is going on our eyes, I'm going to go in with the same glue that we used as our transition color and put it and pack it under our eyes. Blending. Just don't love it to look so crazy, so I'm going to blend in further. Then I'm going to use a black liner for our waterline, and I'll be right back. For our highlight today, I'm going to use this I'm going to use this side. Do you see? So I'm going to use this side because I feel like I'll just swipe my brush all over to see what we get. So I bought this for 299 shillings from Kilimall. Guys, this is not an advert, but even the palette, the You Can Be palette, is also from Kilimall. Oh my god, did you just see that? Between these two, but I think I'm going to go in with not something too shouting. I'm confused, they almost look the same, so I think I'm going to play with this one. Yes, I'll play with this one. Thank you so much for watching this tutorial. I know it was a little bit long than the other one, but I hope that you've learned something. I know with time we're going to learn everything, and we're going to fix everything. Maybe the eyebrows, the eyes, the lips, anything that is not okay, we're going to fix it next time. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope that I'll be more useful to you so that you can create this look. You can tag me on my Instagram page or on my Facebook, and I'll appreciate if you try this look. It's bomb, it's cute. I know I'm not that but we're learning, guys, and eventually we'll get there. So thank you so much for watching. Keep on subscribing to my channel. I'm going to be giving you some of these in-depth tutorials so that you'll understand everything that I'm doing. Thank you so much, and God bless. Bye.